Growing beefsteak tomatoes in pots is an easy way to start a container garden and maximize your available space. Growing beefsteak tomatoes in pots, why should you consider it? The fact that tomatoes love warm weather will further give you an edge when growing them in containers. You can easily move your tomatoes to sunny spots when needed, and you can also move them inside anytime it snows to avoid damage from frost. While your tomato is indoors, you can also provide the plant with warmth and light using grow lights such as LED. This will help warm up your tomatoes. The use of LED lights won't even change the taste, color, or acidity of beefsteak tomatoes. So, you can rest assured that your beefsteak tomatoes will taste the same, just like the ones grown outdoors in the garden under natural sunlight. Guide to growing beefsteak tomatoes in pots. 1. Choose the appropriate pot for growing beefsteak. To achieve a more productive plant, you need to select the right size of pot to grow your beefsteak tomato. Choose a big pot so it holds the appropriate soil, which can supply nutrients and water for your plant's growth. Additionally, ensure there are big drainage holes at the base of your growing pot. 2. Choose the appropriate soil. Ideally, the right soil to grow beefsteak tomatoes should be loose and rich in minerals. You can, however, make use of other types of soil such as clay or sandy potting soil, and all you need to do is just amend the soil. Then the soil should have had any kind of tomatoes planted for at least 3 years. The ideal pH range for the soil should be 6.0 to 6.8. There is also the need for a balanced combination of nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and organic matter. 3. Planting. Your beefsteak tomatoes can be planted in 2 ways. You can plant by seed sowing, or by obtaining seedlings and then transplanting them into your pots. The best period to sow the seeds of beefsteak is around the beginning of March. Sow the seed of beefsteak in well-drained soil and provide the seeds with a temperature of about 60 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Germination will start from 6 to 12 days. For seedlings, you should plant the root deep into the soil and leave out only the leaves. Make sure the soil is moist, but avoid overwatering. When you have noticed the seedlings shooting up, water them in a moderate manner. When the seedlings of the plant have attained a height of around 8 inches, move them to a bigger pot. 4. Sunlight requirement. Supply the plant with at least 8 hours of full sunlight. Ensure you switch spots once you notice any shadow falling on your plant. 5. Support your beefsteak tomato plant. The fruits of beefsteak tend to be heavy. So, you will need to stake the plant so the stem of the plant can carry the heavy fruits. Trellis can be used to provide support for the beefsteak plant. Also, staking the plant of beefsteak has been known to support upward growth. Alternatively, you can simply place the potted beefsteak plant near a wall so the plant can make use of the wall as support. 6. Spacing for beefsteak tomatoes. Beefsteak tomatoes are fast growers, and they are capable of growing up to 8 feet. 18 inches apart is the recommended spacing, then leave a space of 24 inches from one row to another. However, if you choose a pot that isn't so big, you can plant one tomato plant in a pot. 7. Harvesting. The result should give rise to a fruit that is big, radiant red, full of juice, flavors, and nutrient. It can take around 60 to 96 days to harvest. Growing beefsteak tomatoes in pots is an easy and straightforward process so far. You can get the right process. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.